So you know you need to create a calorie deficit to lose fat. Okay, we need to create a calorie deficit to lose fat. There is no other way around it, right? To lose weight, you must create a calorie deficit. It's just thermodynamics, right? It's just science. It's just law of physics. We cannot get around that. But what if I told you that you don't need to track calories? You don't need to meticulously track your calorie intake, your calorie expenditure. Okay? What if I told you that? Would you be surprised, perhaps? Right? Because I do not see calorie counting as a long-term solution. Right? Hopefully by now you're getting the idea that I'm all about long-term sustainable change. Okay? Temporary changes equals temporary results. Remember? Temporary changes. If I start counting calories, if I start eating some certain foods, if I don't sustain that, I'm not going to sustain the results that I achieve from that. Okay? So if I don't see calorie counting as sustainable, I'm talking like you can do it every single day for a year, right? I don't see calorie counting as being sustainable. And therefore, I don't recommend calorie counting to anyone, if I'm being honest. Unless you're like an absolute pro athlete, then perhaps you need that level of accuracy and precision. However, for most people, we do not need to calorie count, okay? There are much simpler methods out there. And right now, the most important step that you can take in your fat loss journey is taking stock of where you are right now. Okay? Might sound strange. Take stock of exactly where it is you are right now. What food you're eating, how your sleep is, how your stress is. Okay? Are you recovering well? How do you feel in yourself? Okay, because if you take stock of exactly what it is that you're doing right now, and you know that you're slowly gaining weight, if we start to make some positive changes to reduce your calorie intake, to increase your expenditure, to improve your sleep, to improve your stress management, then we can start to create that calorie deficit, right? Which is going to move you towards your goal. We don't need to track calories. We can see that in the mirror. We can take that through progress pictures, through measuring your waist, your circumference, through the scales over time. We can plot trends. Okay, is that making sense? If you truly take stock right now, we may realize we're at, say, 2,500 calorie intake per day. Your needs are, say, around 2,000. Again, I'm just ballparking numbers here to emphasize the point. So 2,500, 2,000, so we're slowly gaining weight. Now, if we start to make changes, it doesn't matter the exact numbers, whether we end up here or here, we're going to end up losing weight slowly. Okay, and that's all that matters, right? We're striving for progress. We're not striving for perfection. Okay, it's not all or nothing. The only thing that matters here is that you're exercising more and eating a little bit less than where you were before. Right, that way we can begin to ensure that you create that deficit. We can track your progress over time. Again, we've set the expectation. It's not going to be a transformation overnight, especially if we're making only small changes at once, right? Because we're building those habits, right? That's all tying together now. We're building those habits. We're making small incremental changes, and we're in the mindset that it's not going to transform overnight. But we do not need to track calories. There's no need for it, right? We just do not need that level of precision. The weight will come off provided we take consistent daily action. Okay, provided we're making the smart daily choices, the weight will come off.